And let's look at the concept of factors. Factor of a number are a set of numbers which are less than or equal to the given number which divides the given number completely. Completely means there's no remainder which is left out. So factors are defined as the set of numbers less than or equal to a given number which is dividing the given number completely. So let's look at a number 6. Lesser than 6, there are numbers like 1, 2, 3 and 6 which divide 6 completely. So 6 is divisible by 2, 6 is divisible by 3, 6 is divisible by 6. So these numbers do not leave a remainder. These 4 numbers that you have are known as factors of 6. Factors are the numbers you multiply together to get the required number. So if I have to look at 6, it will be what? 1 into 6 which is 6 and 2 into 3 which is 6. So you are multiplying the two factors together to get to the original number. The number of factors are always countable. You can always count the number of factors. The smallest factor would be 1. So if I look at 1, 1 is a factor of every number because every number is divisible by 1, factor of every number. Then n, which is the number itself, is the highest factor. So all the other factors would be between 1 and the number itself. So if I look at the case of 12, I would look at certain things like 2 into 6 is 12, 3 into 4 is also 12 and 1 into 12 is also 12. So all the numbers like 1 starting with 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12 are the factors of 12. So always I can count the number of factors of a given number. The smallest factor is 1, the highest factor is the number itself. So we have already counted the factors of 12. Also, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 6, minus 12 are also factors of 12 because when you multiply two such negatives, you get 12. So minus 1 into minus 12, minus 2 into minus 6, minus 3 into minus 4 would also give you factors. But generally, we take the factors as positive. We consider factors as a set of natural numbers. However, you can always, this thing can also be done. Fractions are usually positive, but I can write them as negative whole numbers as well. And there are no fractions that I have for factors. Factors of a number cannot be in fractions. So if I look at again the factors of 12, the factors of 12 were 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. So there are 6 factors that I have for 12. Now if I write them in an increasing order, I would look at the first and the last would be multiplied to give you the number. The second and the second last will be multiplied to give you a number. The third and the third last would multiply to give you the number. So if I look at equidistant factors, their product will always be equal to the number itself. So the number of factors comes out to be 6. There will be 3 pairs that you'll have that will give you the product of factors as the number itself. So it is basically half the number of factors. The number of pairs would be half the number of factors that we'll have. Product of equidistant factor would give you the number itself. Now let's calculate the number of factors that we can have for a given number. There are certain steps involved in calculating the number of factors. The first step would be write down the number in a prime factorization form. So let's take with the help of an example. I give you a number which is 36. So what I have to do is I'll have to write 36 in a prime factorization form. How will you do it? I hope you know this thing, but when I'll divide it with 2, I'll get 18. Again divide it with 2, you'll get 9. Divide 9 with 3, you'll be left with 3, and again 3 with 3, you'll get 1. So basically it is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3, which can be combined as 2 square into 3 square. Here A, B, C are the prime factors that we have. If you look at 2 and 3 are the prime factors raised to some power. So these are the powers that we have. So this is the first step that I need to do when I am writing out factors of any number. The second step would be, and the second step would give me the answer, the number of positive factors. Now this formula give me only the positive factors, including 1 and the number itself, would be given by the powers that I have is what I need to focus on. This power is 2, 2 plus 1. Increment the power with 1 and multiply them. 2 again, 2 plus 1. So this will be 3 into 3, giving me an answer of 9. So it will be P plus 1 into Q plus 1 into R plus 1, so on up to K plus 1. So I will increment the powers with 1 and I'll multiply them. That will give me the number of positive factors. Now this number would include the case of 1 and the number itself. So it will include 1 and the number itself and the number. Now for example, if you have n as 441, 441 can be written as 3 square into 7 square. So the number of factors would be 2 plus 1 into 2 plus 1, which will be 3 into 3, giving you an answer of 9. Now if you look here, the number of factors that are coming out to be odd. Number of factors are coming out to be odd. That means the numbers that I have taken are perfect square. So if I write down the factors of 36, there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 18 and 36. So 1 into 36 gives you 36, 2 into 18 gives you 36, 3 into 12 gives you 36, 4 into 9 gives you 36, and 6 square gives you 36. So if the number that I give you is not a perfect square, let me talk about 72. It is what? 2 cube into 3 square. The number of factors would be given by, this is 2 cube into 3 square, 3 plus 1, 4 into 2 plus 1, 3. It will be given as 12, which will be even. So the number of factors for a perfect square are always odd. Another number that I take, 360, again is written as in the prime factorization form, 2 cube, 3 square and 5 raised to power 1. So the number of factors would be 3 plus 1 into 2 plus 1 into 1 plus 1. So giving me an answer of 4 into 3 into 2, 24. So there are 24 positive factors, including 1 and the number itself. Including everything, there are 24 positive factors that I have. Let's move ahead and understand how to calculate the sum of factors. Now we have already calculated the number of factors, so I have to sum all of them up. Like for example, the factors of 36 were 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. I'll add up all the factors, that what will be the answer that I'll have to this question. In case the number is very small and the number of factors are coming out to be small enough, you can always add the factors and get to your answer. But in case the number is big enough and there are too many factors for the number, it's very difficult for you to actually find the factors and sum them up. So we follow the formula. The formula is the same steps that you have to do. Write the number in the prime factorization form as done while finding the number of factors, and use the formula for the sum of a GP to find out your required answer. Now if let's say I'm again talking about the number 36. 36 would be 2 square into 3 square. That means the highest power of 2 is 2. That means it is divisible by any powers of 2 less than 2. That means it is divisible by 2 0, 2 1, 2 2. It is divisible by 3 0, 3 raised to power 0, 3 raised to power 1 and 3 raised to power 2. So these are all the factors that you will have. What I do is I sum up these factors, and then I multiply them to get to the total sum of the factors that can be obtained. So it is 2 raised to power 0 plus 2 raised to power 1 plus 2 square into 3 raised to power 0 plus 3 raised to power 1 plus 3 square. 4, 6, 7. This is 7, 9, 12 and 13. So 13 into 17 would give me the sum of all the factors of 36, which adds up to give you an answer of 91. This formula is the formula for the sum of GP. A raised to power P plus 1. So what is the form that I've written? I've written in the form ABC raised to powers PQR. A raised to power P plus 1 minus 1 over A minus 1. B raised to power Q plus 1 minus 1 over B minus 1. C raised to power R plus 1 minus 1 over C minus 1. Now, the next thing is number of co-prime factors. Factors which have an HCF of 1 are known as co-prime factors. Now, obviously, I am not looking at one factor. I am looking at a pair of factors or 3 or 4 factors at the time so that I can look up and find their HCF. So, if the number that I give you is 60, which can be written as 2 square into 5 into 3. I can find out the number of factors which will be given by 2 plus 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 1, which is coming out to be 12. Now, these factors, if I write them down, are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 15, 20, 30 and 60. The product of equidistant factor would give you the number itself. So 2 into 30, 3 into 20, 4 into 15, 5 into 12 and 6 into 10. You can also look at the number of factors are even. That means it is not a perfect square. Now, if you look at it, 60 can be written as a product of its two factors in 6 ways. What are these 6 ways? 1 into 60, 2 into 30, 3 into 20, 4 into 15, 5 into 12, 6 into 10. So whatever is the value for number of factors, divide this with 2, you will get the pairs. You will get the pair of factors which when multiplied give you the product of 60. Now out of these pairs, certain pairs have an HCF of 1. Those pairs are known as pair of co-prime factors. So 60 and 1 have an HCF of 1. 2 and 30 do not have HCF of 1, they have an HCF of 2. 3 and 20 have an HCF of 1. 4 and 15 have an HCF of 1. 5 and 12 have an HCF of 1. 6 and 10 have an HCF of 2. Now all these 4 pairs will be known as co-prime factors, and 60 can be written as a product of its two co-prime factors in 4 ways. If you want to remember an easy formula, the formula is 2 raised to power m minus 1. Now what is m here? M are the number of prime factors of this number. It is the number. So if you look at how many prime factors are there, it is written as 2 square, 5 raised to power 1. So number of prime factors are 1, 2, 3. 2 cube minus 1, which is giving you an answer for 4 factors. So there are 4 ways in which 60 can be written as a product of its two co-prime factors. We hope you have enjoyed this video. Please like our video and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. You can visit our website edusathi.com to practice more questions on this topic and access other useful information. Like us and follow us on Facebook and Twitter to to get exam related information and other such updates. We wish you all the best for your preparations. Thank you and have a good day.